Good morning and welcome to episode 28 of the Darkmoon's Chosen Consort. Now, I believe last time we were making some pretty big moves, moving all over and around the Shadow Keep, trying to make our way through. Um, we are going to be making a slight equipment change, potentially. We're going to be at least field testing Rennala's twin swords, or Rellana, not Rennala, different Allah. We're going to be giving these a whirl and see if they are enjoyable to use. I'm sure they're enjoyable. I suppose it's probably better to say if I like them more than the Dark Moon sword. Honestly, I don't know if I will. I really like that greatsword. I like the lore behind it. You can see that I do also thoroughly enjoy the gameplay that you use with the light greatswords. So you best put your magic away. I'm not familiar with these at all, so this is my first playthrough ever using them. I've gotten them in several playthroughs, I've just never used them, so I probably shouldn't jump in on, one of those guys, but because it functions similarly to Milady. Which I'm not super familiar with either, but how am I getting hit? I'm under the bridge. So that's obviously not the play either. Fight this guy. We got this. Just because I murdered your homie does not mean you get to touch me. That would be incorrect. Shouldn't be having this many. I think I'm just being way too aggressive. It's the magic one, which is probably the one I should be using. That's probably the one that actually does the damage with this build set. I am a mage. I'm assuming that skill scales off bones. I messed up. I should have stabbed him through the face, through his stupid face hole. This guy might need more poison. I might need to hit him with the darkmoon sword. I definitely shouldn't have switched to these at this moment. So you still don't know how to even use it, man. What are you doing? That's always the problem with switching up weapons mid playthrough. Is you have to then relearn how to use those weapons kind of with your build. Scale very highly with dex, so I might need to start just dumping points into dexterity as well, because it only being at 25 is probably not the greatest. I'm still almost primarily set up as a mage, which I suppose could be a problem. Throughout the stream and just kind of see what I'm thinking, because they look freaking sweet. And this is some serious grip. There. Probably also shouldn't have this on. I don't know if this affects. I suppose we can actually test that. I don't know if that affects her. I mean, I kind of doubt it because it's a weapon skill. It's not technically a sorcery. Same speed, so probably shouldn't have that on. Wonder if this like. This will definitely help the Shard of Alexander, because that's a weapon skill, so that'll probably be the most useful thing to have on. I don't know about this one, folks. It's kind of looking suspicious. Let's bring that back down. I have no clue where this is, but we shall investigate. Wish these had just a teeny bit more range. Spell casting. Down there is where we fought the Birdmans. Back to the tunnel. It's funny because this tunnel, like when I immediately looked at it, I don't know why, but I immediately thought of the tunnels and caves from from the AVP game from like 2008. The pyramid ruins when you're playing as the Marine, hiding from the aliens and the predators. Always risky to use that like that, but always satisfying when it works in your favor. Over here, that's kind of pointless. Maybe that means that there must be something out here, right? I was thinking maybe that'd be like, that's where you get like a weapon or something. Well, let's spend whole points to get you down here to fight the attacking you, sir? Why do you hate me? Like he refuses to aggro on my attack. I feel like they should give you more scatter tree fragment. With okay, so that gets us down here. Is there anything like cool or useful over here? Or is that just the hippo? Their turtles are horny. So funny. Alright, so that was it. Interesting. Kind of figured like there would have been something else down there, like an item. Next level. 22 owls. 220,000 actually. Yeah. My brain wants to work, obviously. There be a bear. Hello, Mr. Bear. Bear did not like me very much. There's some loot. Doesn't look suspicious at all. Might die. Okay, never mind. We're good. Bloodstone. What is that? Bondstone, not bloodstone. I swear I can read English. Interesting. Allows me to use sprite stone. Got it. Oh my goodness. I didn't actually think that was a real or a fake door. I thought that was fake. I should have figured there was more than one. Way too easy. Pretend to be scary all you want. Huh. No. The door that should be open. It can't be. Should be the lever that's right in front of your stupid face. Hey, hey, hey. That's enough of that now. This way before we drop down. Although I do sort of feel like that's probably the way forward. That was insanely rude, sir. Now I'm gonna have to kill all your friends. So I was totally not gonna do that earlier. See you right there. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. These things have like stupid amounts of poise, obviously, because you just ate 2 of those and didn't even flinch. I wonder if I can use out there. Now we gotta find our way around there. Look, Mr. Bear, I don't care to fight you this time. Could we just not be enemies? Didn't really cost me anything to fight you the first time, but... this one first. Something over there, other people to kill. You remember me in a previous life, you had to die. Okay, casting spells. That guy. Now that we know that that stupid Circ guy is there, though, we can prepare. poise is too high, because that definitely should have broke. That would have broke the poise on some of like actual field bosses. So bad if they were like an actual field boss, so like once you killed them, you wouldn't have to see that specific one again. Fuck that up. Yep. So that's just another entrance further along. It's just funny, it pretty much leads you down there regardless of what path you take. All paths lead to Rome type thing. Or all roads lead to Rome, rather. All roads lead to Rome. I wonder if that's that downwards path that we didn't go down. Excuse me, how did you do that? Attracting poison, obviously. monster-sized scorpion in here. Ooh, okay, that's fun. Just unaware that the AI got iframes. Why won't you let me lock on the one that's right in front of me? Make a little more sense to... No, this one just doesn't attack. It's like, no, you can't lock on the one that's actually going to be here. Further in. That seems like a ridiculously big scorpion. Is that a normal size scorpion? No, that definitely looks bigger. I'm of the opinion that when you get the flask restoration thing, it should give you bars before it gives you flasks. Because you still gotta then, you know, use your flasks. So it's like, it should just fill the flask. I was just minding my own business and all I saw was a stupid little pincer on the far right of my screen there. Woo! kind of figured that this was... Big old hammer. Sheesh, that's a huge hammer. Right? That's a hammer, right? That's not like their head. Did I buy the spyglass? I don't think I did because I'm dumb. And I'm not sure that I'd put on someone else's loincloth. Boy, do be shredded though. That's what a getting way to make that not look ridiculously stupid. Honestly, probably not. We have the good looking gear instead of the trash. Alright. Back to the tower. Excuse me. Sort of cutting to the right, we're going to follow this path and see where this leads. Now I run into a different set of rooms. No, actually this is the exact same set. First wall was just looked like a wall. probably like a teleporter that we haven't found for a certain area. Did we ever? I know we explored. No, because we explored. I wonder if we have to follow the river upwards, because that leads into that area, and it looks like the map. It looks like it's in a lower area than that whole upper bit. Summon vengeful spirit around the caster. Interesting. Interesting. That's where they were, so this whole area is probably inundated with them. Find any secrets? It does! Oh my goodness! Don't explode! Two-headed turtle. What that do? Heck yeah, even better stamina recovery. Very nice. And that, kids, is why we always check. Always check the waterfall jigs. It's not what we're down here for, technically, but you know. And this does not do what I thought it did. That's annoying. Oh! Look at that! Piece of candy. Guess who doesn't have anything to get it down with? It is Guy. Aha, you can! Never mind, I'm a genius. So I wonder if they just added a bunch of bell bearings to this game for like crafting materials. Because that's where we need to be. At the top of that waterfall. Because you see how that's right there. And it looks like the map fragment's down there. How did I get there? Because that just led us to there, so there's nothing. Very intriguing. Now we still haven't finished looking around the storehouse because I'm pretty sure there's like stuff that we can do if we go up. Because we found the back one and we found the front one. Yeah, there's a ladder here. Because the one that we found is, yeah, we found that side of grease down there. There's a whole bunch of stuff upwards. Weapon? Yeah, so I think this is supposed to be... Huh. I mean, it friggin' looks sweet. See, what I would like if somebody would turn this, like, mod just the model into a shield and replace the Carian Knight shield, maybe. Because it's a friggin' sweet shield. Maybe turn it into like a great shield. That's what this game needs. It needs like a Carian aesthetic great shield. Huh. Which is kind of interesting. Too bad it makes me heavy, but that actually might be a good item for like a mage build. You know, you have your staff in one hand, and then you have your thrusting shield in the other hand. So if the enemy gets too close, you can just switch to your offhand weapon. Although honestly, I literally ever since I started playing this game, I've been having the scepter in the left with your main hand in the right. Even on like my just magic builds, if I do have a melee weapon, which you should always have a melee weapon just in case they get a little too close. And usually I end up picking like something with bleed buildup, so like a flail, because it also has dexterity. So usually that first flail that you get from that camp, because it's got bleed build too, and that's another thing. Ooh, excuse me. All right, up the ladder we go. Kind of want to check the wiki and see if there is any great shields that are Carian aesthetic. It's a good thing there's no loot there. There's loot there. I want to get off there. How do I? Not to fight fight you, sir. Yeah, that would definitely kill me if I dropped. I thought about it. Somebody's marching above me. Okay, where'd you come from? You know, if he had just stayed where he was, he was actually ironically safe. He just stayed over there, but no, he had to aggress. Because I was thinking, I was like, oh man, he's not close enough. I thought, when I started casting, I thought he was still like right here, and then he popped out over here. I'm like, oh man, what a waste. And then more on right into it. Where do the stairs go? They go up. Big loot. Elevator. Intriguing. I do love how this armor looks, though. Huh. There's a lot of bats. You know, this does not seem like a safe work environment. It's funny that they have statues of bats carved hanging in an area where there are bats in abundance. What you get for sleeping on the job there, son? That'd be really funny if when I backed up a little to hit that one, if I had fallen off. It was a concern in my brain the second I did it. I'm like, oh no. That's the benefit of using magic, because a lot of incantations do like a step forward when you do it. I have to go that way to come over here. Yeah, I'm not gonna attempt that jump. We'll at least go check out the other side first. way back up and around because we missed a piece of loot up on there. Well, probably is not very good. The sword of the gods. That's what. Nah, it's just white, so it's probably like smithing stones or something, crafting materials. That item. How in the heck would one even get that item? Oh! Well, you use your brain, idiot. Ta-da! Interesting. Those fire knights. Interesting. Because I'm pretty sure we killed his homie Sarza. Yeah, Salza, not Sarza, idiot. Interesting. Sorry, buddy, we killed your homie. No service and death. Alright. Just gotta remember to pick up that piece of gear before we carry on this time. Just lost 300,000 runes. stupid fat piece of garbage. Die. I can't believe. Ugh. That was just wildly bad. Actually, lock on again in front of me, please. Thank you. Okay, where's the gear that had that loot? So we're gonna be back over here. We might as well get it. That one. No, it's not that one. It's not that one. Unless maybe it wasn't the gear, maybe it was that. Yeah, I'm thinking it was. Because you dropped it. Yeah. Yeah, that was it. I don't know why I thought it was a gear. I screwed up for a second there again. That was so... Oh, I can't believe that I... What an absolute moron, right? Your magic means nothing, idiots. I am chosen of Rannis. Fulfiller of her will. Her sword and shield. I'm asking you to stand over there. Yes. So much time on that last move. You almost messed up the whole thing. More like Rune of an Unsung Moron. Huh. So that was it, right? And that's all I died for that. It's truly unfortunate. Lost all my runes. There's the Fire Knight over here. There's no warriors. Okay, or maybe there's not a Fire Knight over here. But what? Huh. Why are you breaking shit down there, dude? I was just... Does he not understand there's a library? Pull the lever! Ah, it's opening up parkour. Got it. Hopefully not trigger him. Ugh. Or just be a lot more patient. I think the problem is I'm trying to kill them a lot faster than I'm like capable of killing them. And I need to be patient, my young Padawan. Your time will come. You know? Like I'm trying to like muscle through him like I have, you know, a tank build or something going, and I just don't. Sir, stop that. I always forget that those guys are two hitters. He's up there. Oh, don't come down this way. Oh my goodness. Look at that patience. See how that works? Just a little bit patient. You take the fight when you're ready to take it, not when he dictates it.
Let me see. Fickle, fidgety little letters. I should wipe you clean off the page.
Is she talking? That's got to be above us, right?
No, Freya.
No.
Don't
It's
get
Freya.
down to that. Take it slow.
Just leave me alone. You're only alive because your friend saved you. Don't know if he's aggroed already. I don't know if this is just natural pathing. It must be. Try and get around behind him. hate them. I thoroughly loathe that they exist. They exist solely to irritate me, obviously, and prove that I suck at this game over and over and over and over again. Almost missed that jump up. It's not even a jump. I almost missed that walk up. So we're gonna, once we kill those goobers, we're just gonna go to that far staircase. We're gonna assassinate. Assassination there, but sure, fair enough. Looks like I've gotten assassinations on the stairs before. Maybe not those stairs, maybe those stairs are no assassinations allowed. It all started when I didn't use my ruse. That we were, okay? And we're gonna follow him all the way down the stairs before we assassinate him, because I would like to not die this time. Here's what I need to figure out. I need to figure out what causes them to do what he just did. You know, the super non-aggro, I'm gonna stay back at, you know, magic range. I need to figure out what triggers that and how I can get that to trigger every time. Because if that's the fight, then that's an easy dub for me.
Ever makes sense of this jumbo. jumbo.
I'm coming for you. Don't worry. Definitely need that.
Oh, hello. I'm afraid I'm busy. Curse upon my lack of foresight. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance. I'm afraid I'm busy, truly. I should have asked...
Well, why don't you go talk to Ansbach? I'm sure he'll help you still. He's a pretty reasonable dude. Whatever, lady. Interesting. Don't quite know how or where I suppose I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to go over that way. Yeah, that was definitely not it. I don't know how I'm supposed to get to there then. Why do I feel like I jumped onto a completely different thing? I'm so confused. This place confuses me. Thought I saw a door somewhere.
By my lord. Will I ever make sense
What?
of this jumbo?
Maybe I'm nuts, but I'm pretty sure these are all in different like locations than they were 5 friggin' seconds ago. What the heck, man? Maybe I'm tripping. Probably just going nuts. No, none of that. valuables. Or a boss fight. Yep, definitely a boss fight. I kind of have a feeling I know who's in here. Ugh. Yeah, I'm like 100% certain I know who's in here. So let me. Okay. This is exactly who I think it is. I've never fought this fight before, so this should be interesting. Probably gonna get my ass beat the first 100 times.
Mongrel intruder. That tarnished, it seemeth. Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light? Yet, my purpose standeth unchanged. Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Listen, buddy, your mama's dead. So you calling out to her ain't gonna do nothing. And she did sanction me taking this road because she did. So let's try this again, shall we?
Mesmer! Foe of my beloved! Vengeance for the flames! Thy blade I wield!
Spells are ordered. So I think first thing my guy will probably do is probably going to be pop the thing, so there's no reason for me to have it on there. I just run his darkmoon right off the rip. Or actually, we'll have it on Carian Phalanx right off the rip, and then we'll switch.
Mesmer! Foe of my beloved! Vengeance for the flames! Thy blade I wield!
Irishman. Sir. time. That was crazy. I was not expecting him to come whirlwinding across the whole arena to come kill me like that.
Mesmer! In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
Not suffer. Our Lord, devoid of light. No, Mother. Forgive me.
Owie. So he had a sorcery lay. Interesting. Why is he breaking it? What the heck's going on?
Soon tarnished. Wilt thou be taken in the jaws of the abyssal serpent, shorn of light?
That is probably why he locked you
Lightless creature, embrace thine
he does a
oblivion,
stupid amount of
as shall
damage.
I.
Alright. So we're not going to use the moon, because the moon doesn't do any more damage at this point than my actual... So actually we're going to... need to do this, but it's just not being useful. It's not been useful in a minute. Makes me sad. I mean, it could be that he's just immune rather to frost. But that wouldn't make sense because he takes pretty significant damage from my other thing.
Mesmer! In vengeance for the flames, my blade I
Oh, that's funny. Congratulations, you died. We can just magic bully him.
Mesmer, foe of my beloved. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
Restricted the grace of
I don't
gold
like if he
channel
does that though.
death.
That's
In the embrace of Messmith.
oh man, I didn't go and grab my revelations. Well, RIP 100k.
Mesmer, foe of my beloved. Vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
Restricted the grace of gold channel death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Just need to stop sucking.
Mesmer,
Look, that's
foe
where
of my beloved. Vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
I'm not the one that you hate. What the heck is that? What is that?
Grace of gold channel death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Yo! He's got his own waterfowl dance. That's crazy. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do with that other than not die.
Mesmer, foe of my beloved. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
Sir, you're not supposed to be the right guy. Alright, What? Oh my goodness, no. I don't even know what I died to. Did he like summon like a ball as he died? Oh my goodness, he did. He did. That's crazy. Oh no. Oh, I so had that too. That's the worst part of that. I had that note in the bag.
Mesmer, foe of my beloved. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
Restricted the grace of gold channel death.
This
In the
guy
embrace
is
of
fucking
Messmer's
cracked.
flame.
This will not be my Melania. Blade of Mikola. Okay. I will become victorious. I gotta stop trying to hit him so much. I think that's the problem.
Mesmer, foe of my beloved. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Yeah, bro, your flame is too much. It looks freaking sweet though. Maybe, you know, instead of my mimic, bring out Oleg. Might be more utilitarian.
Mesmer, foe of my beloved. Vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
Be better for actually holding aggro.
Restricted the race of gold channel death. In the embrace
I mean,
of
they do call him the
Messmer's
Impaler. Just hoping Oleg aggro a bit better.
Mesmer, foe of my beloved. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield. Especially if you're dumb. Stupid Neanderthal brain over here just can't understand.
I will not suffer.
Readjust my chair.
A lord devoid of light.
But you will. Oh, I missed my dodge. No. I had that. Oh my goodness, what the heck is that? Woo, that second part's gonna be spicy. I can feel it. Feel it in my bones. That was psychotic. This guy's crazy. This guy's freaking nuts.
Mesmer, foe of my beloved. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
oblivion. I don't serve your mother. I killed her. Me and Ronnie claimed the throne. We burned the tree. We killed your father. I am not a servant of the tree.
Mesmer, foe of my beloved. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
Getting down and dirty with him is definitely the way to go, though. Magic is definitely not the play. Which actually probably means that I should change out... That's not how you change that out. I should change this for fire. Fire boost. Fire damage reduction, rather. Definitely need the poise. Definitely need the recovery speed. Yeah, alright.
Mesmer, foe of my
First
beloved.
dodge.
In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
Get him, bitch. He's got so much more range on this weird I really shouldn't have used that. I can't hardly see what's going on. Got him. There we go. Okay, we got maybe not roll up. What the fuck? No, I hit the wrong potion. I had him.
How shall I?
Ah! Ugh. We're gonna beat him. This stream will end with the dead Mesmer. I need to change that flask if I die this next time to something that isn't
Mesmer!
magic, because I'm
Foe of my beloved. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
maybe change my flask.
Embrace thine oblivion
I
as
don't want to
shall.
embrace my oblivion. You should embrace your oblivion, though, sir. You were abandoned by your mother because she feared the evil snake inside of you, and clearly, that was honestly probably a good play by her. You know, I tend to hate on everything that she does, but that was probably the right decision. Huh. I wonder. I don't know if that. I think this probably affects my skill because it does magic damage. So maybe I shouldn't. Probably shouldn't. We shouldn't. We'll stick with it. Operating under the assumption that that if I took that off, it would be bad.
Mesmer, foe of my beloved. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
Let's change it. Why do I always say that?
Restricted the grace of God shall
Okay.
death. In the embrace
I needed
of
to fix
Messmer's
my flasks anyway. It's because I wasn't paying attention. I looked over at my second monitor. I distracted myself. Okay, that should be more than enough to get me through. I didn't pop my physique. What a genius.
Mesmer, foe of my beloved. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
restricted the grace of God shall death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I can do this. I don't know why. I'm having such a hard freaking time with this. But I can do it. I think I might have got a little bit too aggressive with him there.
Mesmer, foe of my beloved. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
No, I had that and I dodged
In the
back into it.
embrace
That was so
of
bad.
Messmer's
That was such a bad attempt. I didn't pop my physique. I summoned too early.
Mesmer, foe of my beloved. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
got him! Woo!
America.
Hell yeah. Victory for the Moon's chosen consort. Hell yeah. Whoo! Ho! That was an awesome fight, though. Honestly, as much as I struggled with it, that was probably one of the coolest fights in this game. The music, and as chaotic and as hard to see as his attacks are with the flames, that was so freaking awesome to watch. Whoo! That was a good one. That was absolutely fantastic. Peak video game. That fight alone is better than a lot of whole ass games so far as just perfection. I mean, that it was cinematic. It was difficult, but it was still doable if you actually learned what he was doing. That right there is why I love this game so damn much. Whew. That being said, we are going to end the stream off here. On that phenomenal note, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I will see you again tomorrow. I do start my new job on Monday, so probably not a stream Monday morning. Well, not a stream Monday morning. I will still be streaming for 2 hours on Monday. It'll probably just be closer to 6, 7 o'clock, somewhere in there. That being said, I hope to see you tomorrow. And if you want to go and rewatch this episode or any other of the 27 episodes, those are all up on my YouTube channel. So if you want to hit that link down in the bio, that'll take you over there. You're more than welcome to watch that. Please drop a sub, like the video, comment, tell me what I need to do, any comments, suggestions, all that kind of stuff. That'll all be over there on YouTube. Thank you so much again, guys. See you tomorrow. Adios.